This episode of Full Coverage is brought to you by Booking.com. Booking.yeah. From vacation rentals to hotels across the U.S., Booking.com has the ideal stay for anyone, even those who might seem impossible to please.
Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.yeah. Book today on the site or in the app.
I get so bored.
What is actually fucking going on? Why is everyone like shredding me in the comments?
I love going to places like Hawaii because there's so much you can do.
I'm gonna ride sideways on you like fucking Spirit. You don't have to just like follow the crowd. Like be actively thinking.
Welcome to your favorite podcast. It's Full Coverage with your host Laura Lee and
Manny me way.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? It feels like we haven't filmed in so long, but it literally was 2 weeks ago.
I literally blinked and I'm back here. I
You've
left,
had an illustrious week
off, if you will. An illustrious week off, but we are here today to bring you with another full rapid fire.
A lot of things happening. And the influencer world, by the way.
It's all influencers.
A lot of
Maybe
things
the girlies
happening.
are acting up.
The girlies are battling. And I'm ready for war.
We have so many topics for you guys today. But first, of course, we're going to start with our peaks and pits.
Yes, peaks and pits first. Should I start?
You start.
Okay.
You start.
Peak and pit. So my peak is that I have a launch this week. Whee! And I'm so excited. It's actually on launch now. We have our bronzing outer dimension sticks for Lunar Beauty. And we came out with 7 bronzing and sculpting sticks. And I'm just honestly so excited that by the time you guys are watching this, they're live. We actually dropped this Wednesday that just passed. And I'm so excited. Honestly, they're $25, which is like a really great price for 12 grams of product. I like didn't even realize how crazy it was when I started looking at other bronzers I had, and they're like the average is like 8 grams, and we have 12 for the price. It's absolutely insane.
The packaging is also gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
I love the packaging.
The
little, it looks so chic.
It does look chic.
Very on brand for you guys.
Thank you.
But also something
like
maybe we haven't really seen before.
Yeah,
so I feel like you guys did a really great job.
It's our first like ever take on bronzing,
cream,
like sculpting and cream,
like base
that.
product.
Yeah, like I just had the liquid blushes, and then this was like our like play on being able to do more. And it's like funny because I feel like we're getting closer and closer to like a full face of Lunar Beauty in a way, because it's like now that we have these, we have 7 shades. It goes like literally from like the fairest, like you can be albino and wear the lightest shade, and then the deepest of deep dark. So it's like I'm super excited that they're launching and they're officially live. So I'm like, yeah, praise. So you guys definitely check them out. They're fire. I'm gonna leave them linked down below. You can use code Laura Lee.
Oh yeah.
Save some coin. You can use some code Laura Lee and save some coin on it.
Do.
And we also have a brush launching as well. And the brush is freaking sickening. It's like a thick cat paw brush at the top, and then a nose contour brush at the bottom,
so
which is very unique.
Sculpt, bronze,
yeah, any spot that you want, like on the face, whether it's the eyes, whether you want to use it for concealer and foundation, you can use it for anything.
That's incredible. I love a good cream brush.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm excited. Manny just dropped off my shades at my house, so I will be posting those ASAP. But I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
My peak, I think I put down as just in general. Me and Ty did like a quick little hiatus off to Maui, Hawaii, and we had a really great time.
It looks stunning. I've never been to Maui before.
That was my first time in Maui. We went because so many people, we've been quite a few times to different islands, and we've always had a great time, but so many people were like, oh, Maui has like so much. You got to go to Maui. Like it's like built up a little more.
Yeah.
And so we're like, we're down. We want to hit all the islands. So we're like,
hit 'em all.
okay. By the way, Hawaii is a pretty quick trip for Californians because we're like the closest to the islands.
Yep.
So that's like our quick little paradise. But anyways, I had a great time. I'm just trying to make sure. I always write down my peaks and pits, guys.
I do the same. I do the same freaking thing. Honey.
And my travel vlog is up. So if you want to get an inside look at our actual trip, go to my vlog channel, Laura Lee Vlogs. Check out the vlog. I did my best.
It was great.
What did you think?
I thought it was so cute. I watched it. I literally, because like there was one day that Laura went off the grid and I freaked out, you guys. I literally was getting so freaking worried because like she wasn't responding to anything I was doing, and I was literally like, oh my God. Because I knew that they were in Hawaii.
This is the end.
And I knew that they were in Hawaii, and the thing is like, I hadn't seen like anything, so I was like, are we good? And the thing is also what I also realized too is that because in California we're 3 hours ahead, so for me it's nighttime, and I'm literally like,
they're gone.
They're goners. I was like, do I need to call FBI? Do I call SWAT? Like, what do I do? And so finally she was like, oh yeah, I had no service before.
Nope.
And I was like, oh, okay.
We were in the middle of a jungle in
I literally was like, I'm
Hawaii.
gonna watch what they were doing because there was no service here. So I was like, I know it was amazing. It was so cool. And like when you guys were swimming with turtles and, you know, like the horseback ride, all that stuff, I was like, oh, this makes sense. Like you're literally in the wilderness.
I wanted to go to Hawaii. Service. Like for me, like the perfect vacation is doing like wild activities. Like I get so bored sitting on a beach chair drinking a drink.
For sure.
That is so fucking boring. Like yes, we can do that
at
for
least
a
one
day.
Yeah, like one day.
For sure. Like have a day, enjoy, relax. But after that, I get so bored and stir crazy and I want to go home, to be honest with you. So I love going to places like Hawaii because there's so much you can do. And my main thing I wanted to do on this list was go on a hike. So the first morning at the breakfast, the waiter came up and his energy was giving that he would know a good hike.
Yes.
Like this man, the way he talked to me, he was also a native Hawaiian who had lived there. And I'm like, hey, where's the best hike for me to do?
Yeah.
And he was like, I got a doozy for you. He's like, it's an hour away though. And I was like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I was like, I'm going to wake up like at 6 a.m. and do it. And he was like, you can also take this sick ass like locals road. But he was like, you seriously had to get up at 6 a.m. because it's a one street road, meaning like you're not going to know what to do if you see a car because you're like on the side of a cliff and it is just like one rigid road the whole way there.
I see.
And so he was like, if you wake up that early, no one will be on the road. So we did it and it was the coolest fucking drive we've ever seen. Wild animals everywhere. Like goats.
I think I saw the goat in the video.
It was so crazy. Yeah, and we didn't see one car. He was right.
Wow.
And
that was the one that you guys were like dripping sweat on?
Oh,
was that like
hike
that crazy
was deadly.
One?
Also, he said that if the parking lot, he said, so it's a very small parking lot for this hike. So he said if you get there after 7 a.m.,
you're doomed.
You have to park in the lower parking lot, which is a mile from the hike. Oh, he said, I get we're going to be there.
An extra mile on top of the hike.
Yes.
Got it.
So he said, you want to get there at least by 7 a.m. And he was right. There was like 3 parking spots left when we got there. We were like, praise be. But this hike was a motherfucker.
Dude, you guys were like drenched.
It was 2 miles vertically straight up. There was never a point in the 2 miles where it leveled out to flat land.
No.
Like your legs are
you're climbing the whole time.
For 2 miles. I felt my heart was going to bust out of my chest.
Because also like Hawaii, like temperature, it's like pretty humid and like like hot as hell out there.
Yeah, we were wet.
Like you're literally like wet
we
as
were
fuck.
Also, I had like these spider bites all over my body because a venomous spider decides to bite the shit out of my hip. It's my right hip. It bit me twice in the right hip and it got really, really nasty.
Bitch, you guys, I was gagged because we had thought they were mosquito bites at first.
I did. I even sent Minnie a pic. I was like,
I was like, oh my god, yeah.
Mosquito got me too.
Yeah, I was like,
I know how much you hate them.
Yeah.
And then it kept getting worse and worse. And as it progressed, like the venom where it bit me, we could see like 2 scabs. And I was like, oh, hell, this is spider bite. So then my lymph node was huge in my pelvic area. And I Googled made me feel better for once. It said if you have a venomous bite or a bad injury near that lymph node, it will swell up.
Activate.
And it's trying to take out the bacteria and venom. And I was like, damn, it's doing its job. But the whole time on the hike, I was like, I'm pretty sure I should be seeking some form of medical help, but like this is 6 a.m. hike. Like I gotta
like what are you gonna
do this or not? So then we did the hike. I was actually fine. And then we came down the mountain, which was way easier than going up. And then we saw this beach on our way back to the hotel because we just had to change for horseback riding, which I didn't change because guess what? We decided to jump in the ocean and swim with a sea turtle. We saw a fucking sea turtle in the ocean on a wild beach. It was just me and Ty on this random beach we found, and we were just swimming with a sea turtle. Got out, went straight to horseback riding. It was like an 8-hour day.
You almost like showered in the ocean.
I did. We took a shower in the ocean.
That was the day where I was literally like,
it was the best day of my life, and Manny was freaking out.
I was freaking out.
But it was the best day of my life because I had no cell service, and I didn't give a fuck about anything. And I was just like in nature.
Like real unplug, like real.
Yeah. It was nice.
It looked beautiful. I was like, I was gagged. You guys have to watch the vlog. It's like beautiful. Why is beautiful? If you have like the privilege and to go, you should definitely try to because it is like such a stunning, stunning, stunning place. Yeah. And every island has like a different to it. Like they're all different. And I've been to a couple of them. I've never been to Maui, but I've been to a few of them.
So our horseback riding lady, she was a native to Hawaii.
Did it take off like it did on me?
And it did, but I loved it.
It like took off like hella.
Yeah, she said my horse likes to do this thing where he pulls over and pretends he's trying to eat a little or graze, but he's not. She said he wants to trot, so what he does is he yo-yos. He lets the other horses get a gap so he can take off running.
So he's like, oh, thank God there's some distance between us.
And then you'll even kick him to go or give him a little... You can even, with my horse, you can even just tighten your calves on him a little bit and he knows to go.
Got it.
No, he was like, I'm not going to go. I'm like, what are you doing? Because I was like, you're not eating. He was stuck his head down in the grass, but he was not actively eating.
He was like...
So I was like, what are you about to do? She warned me beforehand. She said, this is
it will happen.
Tango, and he likes to trot, to like take off.
Got it.
So what he's going to do...
I love that. She was like, this is going to happen,
she was like, you've ridden a horse before, so I'm going to give you this bad one. I was like, give me the bad boy.
Yes.
Love the bad boy. And he took the fuck off, and I was like this. And she goes, pull back. And I pulled him back, and she was like...
You're laughing the whole time.
Yeah, I was. I had the best time ever. I loved that he took off. That was like the fun of horse riding.
Yes.
And she goes, you handled that way too well.
Yeah, you're like,
I was like,
you have a horse.
I was like this, do it again.
In his ear. So listen, we're gonna take the fuck off. I'm gonna ride sideways on you like fucking Spirit.
Yeah, so he was so funny.
That is
he did it twice to me, but I lived.
But I mean, and honestly, like the fact that like you were you were prepared for it, like so it's like it wasn't like it was like out of complete nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice. And you like, it's so funny. I saw your stories and you were like, horses are kind of like cats. And I was like, oh my God, why is that so true? It like really feels like that.
Cat-like.
They are. Cause you can they kind of, they want to fuck with you, but they're kind of like,
That is, and they're very intuitive too. And like if a horse picks if it likes you, like they're very cat-like in that way. And they're very smart. They're stubborn sometimes, you know, they have little attitudes. Yes. They're not like dogs where a dog's kind of always like, oh, so happy a new person or towel wagging. Horses aren't like that. They're very cat-like. And so
they're kind of like,
I feel like that's why
they get attitude. That's why they like you
so much.
Yes, and they're like they sense the cat leader in you.
Yeah, but I will say when it took off, like it completely was like knocking me like off the horse.
Like you, it was almost like gallop. Yes.
Yeah, like it was a gallop. I will say, and what that did for me is I go, holy shit! Like imagine the people that ride horses full like
90 miles an hour,
like gas, like go. Like how do you even do that? That animal is so fucking powerful. It's like, how do you even stay on that? I want to do that one day. One day I will ride a horse.
Like at like full fucking like.
Yeah, and pretend I'm like fucking somebody
some
who rides
princess
horses.
running on a horse.
Who rides a horse? I don't even know.
I don't even know. Like, I was like, who rides horses like that? Cowboys? Cowgirls. There we go.
I'm going to be a cowgirl.
What
I just want to ride a horse, but like even the galloping is like, they're so powerful.
It's just they're intense. They're like, they're fucking huge ass animals. They weigh so much.
So I bet they get up on their straps and stand up while it's full force.
That's honestly probably what it is, because it's kind of like painful going up and down.
It will literally rock your world.
Yeah, and like honestly, it's funny riding a horse. You're sore after, like in ways you don't even think.
So sore.
You'll be sore.
My ass was tore.
Yes, my inner thighs. Because you're like locked. You're like locked in, and you're clenched kind of for a long time.
Those legs, yeah, and then you have your legs in the saddle, so your knee. It takes a beating on you.
Yes, you're beat to shit.
They make it look easy in the movies. They make it look easy in the movies.
Not so simple.
But you know, other than the spider bites, it was like a fantastic trip.
Yeah, honestly, it looked beautiful.
I really wish I didn't get bit by spiders. I'm calm about it now. I told Manny, but like I was like, oh my God, and like even the thought.
But also, 3 bites by spiders.
Do you understand how pissed off I was with this one?
Oh, bitch! I know you were like, I was seething.
Pissed because so it bit me twice in the hip, got super nasty on me, it caused like a lot of pain in my lymph node, like caused all these problems, and so I go to bed the second night and I don't get. We looked for the spider everywhere, by the way. Like sheets, pillows. We pulled the bed back. We hunted, and it did say that often spiders hide really good. Like they go into any creek or crack, you're not going to find them.
Got it.
I didn't get bit the second night. So at this point, I'm like,
I'm fine.
Well, I'm fine. The third night, the bitch bit me again in the arm, but I was going home.
But it's so strange to me. I'm like, why the fuck is it like? For what?
For what?
You're not like smacking. You're not bothering it. It's you're just there.
I'm trying to sleep. Actually, it kept biting me in my sleep. How fucking freaky!
It's just freaky. It's like the idea of a spider biting you in your sleep.
And you know what? Every time I see a spider in my house, I save it. I put it in a cup. I pick it up with a piece of paper and I fling it outside. Guess what's happening now when I see your bitch ass in my house? Smash! Smash! I'm smashing every one of them. Fuck
You're like,
no!
Fuck you!
I'm not doing this. You're not biting my ass again. I'm killing them.
And you know, like spiders in Hawaii, venomous.
Oh yes.
Like you just know there's like
you guys have no idea.
There's creatures out there.
I'm so fucking pissed off at spiders right now. I've never been this mad at a spider, but it caused me all these problems. I'm like, not a fucking.
But
chance.
Also, like even the one on your arm, like it's obviously gotten a lot better. Thank God.
So much better.
But like you can see like the patch of like where the venom goes to. It's insane.
Bit the living shit out of me.
It's insane.
So
I feel like I probably have been bit by a spider in the past, but I don't recall
I got bit in the back once.
I remember you getting bit in the back.
And it was
At your
nasty
house.
for a while. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I remember.
I went to a doctor, by the way. He gave me antibiotics. He said, it looks like my hip could have been infected.
What's crazy to me is that there's 2 little holes for fucking fangs. And the one in your fucking hip, the thing is far apart, you guys. The spider was not little.
2 bites are...
The bite, the marks across
So
are
almost like a centimeter.
A centimeter.
So it was a big
It was
fucking
like fang.
spider.
Like, well, I wonder what kind of like crazy
He said
spiders
it
are out
wasn't a
there.
black widow or a brown recluse. He
Okay,
said
got
we
it.
would know.
You're like, bitch. And
He
also,
said
when you probably got bit, it would hurt.
Ulcerates, like it creates an ulcer. And then the black widow, within hours. And
But
this
what
is
is
in
it, and
days.
what happens? Like,
You can have like heart problems. But by the
Okay.
way, I read a lot of myths. It's so rare for a black widow to kill you. So they are killers, but for babies and elderly people with pre-existing conditions.
Got it.
But like
So
a
it's not
normal,
just like a regular-
healthy adult, like the chances of a black widow actually, like the bite, it's not like a snake bite where it's going to kill you.
Right,
That's like
actually.
a misconception, actually, which I learned that because I was Googling all this shit.
and same with brown recluse. I heard those are like really
Those don't
deadly
even
too.
kill. No, they're not deadly. But
Okay.
they do. The thing is, you have to seek a medical help with a brown recluse
Got it.
because they cause an ulceration
Got
in the
it.
skin.
So you do have to like
They
get help for
their
it.
venom kills your skin,
Got it. It's like acid.
but it's not going to kill you.
Got it.
This episode of Full Coverage is brought to you by Booking.com. Booking.yeah. From vacation rentals to hotels across the U.S., Booking.com has the ideal stay for anyone, even those who might seem impossible to please. Whether you're booking for yourself, your partner, your sleep light, early rise mom, or your high maintenance group chat, you can find exactly what you're booking for on Booking.com.
I feel like whenever we're doing trips, I feel like it's really, really important for like, to have good lighting at the places, to have a really good like spacious rooms for the for the friend group. And I feel like Booking.com makes it so much easier because you can literally select like what you want on their website, and you can find like, okay, I want this place with 4 rooms, good lighting, and it kind of like literally just shows you everything that you need. So I think that's really, really cool. We have a picky group of friends, so we really do. If we can find the perfect stay at Booking.com, literally anyone can. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.yeah. Book today on the site or in the app. Thank you so much to Cook Unity for sponsoring Full Coverage, you guys. Honestly, cooking can be such a freaking hassle, and Cook Unity has these get-ready-to-eat meals delivered directly to your door, which I think is absolutely amazing, you guys. Their roster of all-star chefs include Food Network alums like James Beard Award winners and acclaimed restaurateurs, you guys. They balance bold flavors and nutrition in their handcrafted meals, which are freshly prepared, delivered to your door, and never frozen. Get what you're craving. Try the freshest, best-tasting meal delivery made by your favorite celebrity chefs.
You know what I also love about it? I feel like whenever I'm cooking and planning meals for the week, it's like a full-time job in itself, going to the grocery store, planning out every little ingredient you need. With Cook Unity, they just make it so easy, and what's cool is because the meals are never frozen, you can heat them up in as little as 5 minutes in the oven or microwave, and they are culinary masterpieces ready to go. Subscriptions start as low as $11 per meal, and you can skip deliveries, pause, or cancel at any time. Go to cookunity.com/full free and enter code full free before checking out for premium meals for life. That's premium meals for life by using code full free or go to cookunity.com/full free. Terms and conditions apply. Go to cookunity.com for details.
Well, that's horrific. And I literally hate that for you, that you got bit by spiders all over your body. Yeah, you're like, I hate it. My pit is that, okay, it's so funny. So I uploaded a video on my TikTok talking about the bronzers, and I did a video where I swatched all 7 across my cheek, and the video like blew up. Don't know how it happened. Very lucky, very blessed that it did. But the comments, people thought I was coming out with foundation and concealer when I said bronzer, and they were like shredding me for not having an inclusive enough range for foundation.
The sheep gotcha.
the sheep.
They don't pay attention to what's happening.
They weren't paying attention. And literally like a lot of my comments were literally like, I just don't feel like that shade's light enough and it would never fit me. And I'm like, it's the fairest bronzer I've ever seen in my entire life, by the way.
Yeah,
I've never seen a fairer bronzer in my life than that one. And so I'm like, what are you talking about? And then literally I realized that everyone in the comments is talking about that they think it's foundation and there's only 7 foundations. And I'm like,
God, honey, they were gearing up. They were like, we got one. We got him.
Take him down.
Yeah.
And so I had a lot of people battling for me that are like, it's bronzer, stop being dumb.
Okay,
And then there's like a lot of people that were like, this just would never work on my really alabaster skin. And I'm like, it's bronzer.
So they thought it was concealer or foundation?
Yes. And I literally
Did they not
said
watch the video?
bronzer. I don't know.
They
I don't know.
didn't. No,
They didn't
what
watch
they
it.
didn't. They went straight to the comments.
They're
and
like,
it's like a sheep. So they saw one
Yes.
person saying it's
They
not.
didn't pay attention.
You know, because they didn't realize it was bronzer. Okay, well that's just crazy.
So I'm literally like, what's the point? Why are you commenting if you haven't watched the video?
Help you. I cannot help you.
I cannot help you. And it's so funny. There's this one comment that I was literally like, it's just not light enough. And I was like, I need one that's like paper white. And I comment back and I go, why would I create a white bronzer? Ha ha ha. Like I literally said that. I was like, that's crazy. And so they were like, oh, I was confused. I thought it was foundation. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But then of course in the comments it's like, wow, imagine talking to a customer like that. And I'm like, here we fucking go. I'm like, you guys.
Like a trap.
Yeah, I was like this. I was like, so I mean, imagine you're getting like hundreds and thousands of comments about one thing that I'm like, okay, well, at a point, you're gonna get a little like, you guys be so fucking for real. You have to like read and like use some actual intuition in some way and pay attention a little bit.
That's
like
crazy.
So of course I'm gonna have a little bit of an attitude.
So you got in trouble for your bronzer shades not being the right foundation / concealer shades. Okay, well that's new.
New one for me.
That's a new brand owner.
It's a new one for me, and it's a new one in these last 6 years of Lunar that has happened. And I was literally like, what is actually fucking going on? Why is everyone like shredding me in the comments? They literally thought it was foundation.
If you didn't
I said
even
it was
watch
bronzer, by the way,
video,
like 10 times in that video.
So it's like if you didn't even watch the video, then what are you mad about?
So what are you mad
It
about?
seems like you might want it to be mad.
No, so then they're like, imagine talking to customers like that. And I'm like, okay. It was literally like a fucking hook, and I caught it, and they're like, got him.
We got him.
Well, yeah, you guys should get it. Like, you guys are literally.
But he's an asshole to his customers, so we proved we're right. We're right.
It was horrible all along, and I'm like, here we fucking go. So it was just like something that cracked me. I was like, I'm bringing this on the podcast because it's ridiculous.
This is a really great example why it's so important not to put your validation in other people, because as 100%. You can see, there's no logic behind a lot of it. Now, I understand this is a different situation, when brands are not inclusive.
Totally.
They, don't come out with
like
it.
It happens.
But when people aren't even paying attention to what it is to get mad about, it's a different conversation. But also, this is proof of why it's so important. Like if Manny hung on every word, you'd be in shambles over people who didn't even watch your video.
Exactly. So it's really like, and so that's why I was like going to bring it up, because I'm like, it's just so funny that like people, they like found something to hate on when it wasn't even correct. It was completely not correct.
Yeah.
They didn't even watch the video. So this just kind of shows that on social media, people like will just say things to say things, not pay attention to whatever you're doing at all. They're just saying things to say them. They just want to hear what they're having to say. And it's like, can we really use some discernment here? Yeah. Like a morsel.
No.
Like even
not
just
online.
A little bit.
Not online.
And they can't. A lot of people literally be like, mm-mm.
Every time we come back to one thing, what do we say? There's no logic.
There's no logic online.
We say that every time. Every single time. There's no logic behind it.
You're right.
Yeah.
I said it in the video and it's in the description. So I'm literally like, there's no rhyme or reason why you could even thought that. And you can't make them drink.
You can't make them drink.
You can't. And it's just funny. It's just one of those things where it's like people literally, the second my video started, they paused it, went to the comments. They saw one thing about foundation. They're like, wow.
Now I can get a hate comment in there too.
How fucking dare you come out with foundations that are that little of a shade.
But it's clear that they don't even care because they didn't even watch the video.
Watch the video, babe. Pay attention, please.
Well.
So yeah.
They're bronzers, guys. They're bronzers. They're bronzers. And they launch soon.
And they're not cool tone.
They're already launched, actually. They're bronzers, not contour sticks. They're not bronzers, contours. So they're warm, they're beautiful, they're creamy and delicious. Don't eat them. Okay, let's jump into our topic.
Let's jump right the fuck.
Should we talk about Oscar? Okay, wait. What is Brianna's Chicken Fries? What is that podcast called?
I think called BFF.
That's the BFF podcast
with Josh.
With Barstool Lake is the network. Okay, so there's a little battle happening. Okay,
a little bit of lore, a little battle.
A little lore, a little battle happening. Oscar was on live.
Oscar and Trisha, like
her
Oscar,
partner, her podcast partner, Oscar. He's also a journalist, which Oscar did a lot of entertainment and reporting.
No, for like 10 years.
Oscar has
He's been in the grind,
of interviewing and journalism degrees. Like he has a big repertoire of history.
Illustrious history of that.
He does. So that is Trisha's podcast host partner. And he was on a live and someone brought up, the BFS podcast had Adam Sandler on, which that's a huge, crazy guess.
Insane opportunity.
And Oscar was just mentioning how he didn't think they were equipped to.
Or like, why would they do it? It doesn't make sense in his mind.
It didn't connect to him. He was just on his own personal life. By the way, this was not on the podcast. And so they clapped back.
And that's when shit was like getting more spooky. So like they literally, which I thought was so fascinating, like how they did it. Brianna was basically like, F you, like I used to love you. And then she did say this like random comment when like she was like, why are you guys obsessed with us? Like, does he have a crush on you or something, to Josh? And when I had heard that originally, I thought that was like a really weird thing to say, because there's this like really weird thing about, for gay people, for gay men, that there's this undertone of like, all gay men want straight people.
Yeah.
And so when you say things like, does he have a crush on you or something? It kind of perpetuates that same narrative of like, oh, gays only want your straight guys, like kind of thing. And it's a really annoying thing, actually, because at the end of the day, literally, like, not even girls want you. Like, you're like, we don't give a fuck about you, but it perpetuates this really weird narrative of like, oh, these gays, here they are, like trying to steal these men. So I don't like that she said that. And Oscar did bring that up and be like, that was like really fucking weird.
He was talking
to bring
about
that
Adam
up.
Sandler interview, not about Josh.
Literally,
You
just being like,
know.
oh, this doesn't feel like it doesn't make sense for them
It
to
kind
do
of
it.
came out of, it was kind of like a tit for tat. It felt like it was like,
Yes.
oh, you're gonna say we shouldn't have gotten that interview. Well,
So fuck you.
Yeah, that's
so
what it felt like.
essentially, it's kind of how it felt like. And so they basically talked about like, oh, well, you know, we're the only ones that were able to do it at Barstool, and the reason that we got it basically is because Josh got invited to like a bar mitzvah of one of Adam's daughters. So they have an obvious connection in some way with Adam Sandler. So that's kind of what they were explaining. But then Trisha and Oscar talked about it on the pod, and he was basically like, y'all are boring as fuck. So then he honestly, he honestly went the fuck off. He shredded them to filth, and I was kind of like,
Oscar didn't even take a breath. He was like,
he's like, you guys have no talent. You have no fucking, like, he literally basically went off on them, being like, you guys didn't even deserve it because your guys' interview cadence is not even giving. So basically is what he said, and he shredded them. And Trisha's just like, no, my favorite thing about this clip, this episode, they're dressed as fucking weapons.
I know.
They were Gladys and the teacher.
Oscar has the wig on.
In the fucking wig.
Going the hell off.
I was like, the fact that you guys are dressed as weapons right now, it just made it 10 times better to me. It just makes it so much better. It makes it just so much better, so much more camp. And then Trisha actually brought up this experience that happened years ago that Barstool like had paid, someone at Barstool paid for Trisha's like OF, and they were watching it, and it's like a video of them watching it, and like they're laughing and
like BFFs.
They're watching the Trisha's OF.
Oh,
Barstool's
and, like,
watching and laughing, and then there's like someone in the background that goes like, ugh, and like it's like,
oh my
gagging.
God.
Yes, so it's literally like, that video would honestly traumatize me. Like, literally, if that was me, I would be fucking traumatized.
I think that's really nasty.
It's disgusting. So apparently, like, years ago, I guess Brianna did apologize for it or whatever, and she was like, oh, that person always gags. That person always gags. And I'm like, okay. Well, anyway, so it's kind of become this little, like, tit for tat situation where it's kind of like, at first, Oscar was just on his own live.
Oscar won this battle.
Yeah.
Oscar and Trish won the battle.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all that.
The thing is, I feel it's just so funny because I think because Oscar was just like talking like in his live, in his like chat, you know, he's like, you know, I just don't, I think it's a genuine one of those things where it's like, you're just talking to your people, be like, oh, I don't know how they got that. Like, honestly,
I
they're
can't
not
understand
giving.
how they took it personal because like if someone was on live and was like, Manny and Lars should not got that interview,
I'd be like,
me
fuck
and you would be like, well, fuck
I would
that.
think if I was them, I would think the same thing. So that's kind of why it feels tit for tat to me, because I'm like, if I was Brianna and Josh, I'd be kind of like, go fuck yourself. Like, in my mind as well. I
get what Oscar was saying, and I don't think he meant it as deep as they took it.
No, that's exactly what it was. He was probably just in it, like I'm saying, he was in his chat.
Like off the cuff.
They're just like, oh, I don't know how they got that. Like, that's kind of crazy.
And then it got kind of blown up into this situation because their response was like they were hellfire fury.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
Oscar came back and was like, well, we have this
actually, you're boring as fuck. And you sucked in the interviews and point blank. So the whole thing is like, it's literally just kind of like
tit for tat,
popcorn drama, not anything like very serious. But I was watching and kind of like being like, oh, I kept going like, oh shit. So
okay, wait, I have another one.
What?
Another. This video I was sat for, but I didn't know what the video was gonna. I can't remember. I think she stitched.
She did stitch. Because the woman in the beginning of the stitch was crazy looking.
Okay, first of all, Michaela knew what she was.
She knew exactly what she was doing. Because that lady was looking diabolical.
That's the one I'm taking all my advice
She's
from.
like this.
I'm like her. I'm trying to talk shit on Michaela. Girl, if you don't
shut the fuck up right now, you're going to piss me off.
But this is why I'm so proud of Michaela, and I have to say this because... You know, there comes a point in time where you have to stand up for yourself. There comes a point in time, no, you cannot address every little thing. And yes, you have to let shit roll off your shoulders. And yes, people are going to believe things about you that aren't true. And you have to eat that for lunch.
Every day.
Every day. That's part of being an influencer. But there comes a point where you do need to stand up for yourself. And I was so proud of Michaela because the whole shtick was they had a huge, you know, house welcome and warming party for their new home. There was alcohol at the party. party, and that people coming in hot. They come in hot at her for everything
for any little
first
thing.
of all. But that is her relationship with Cody. And
Yes.
she even says in the video, yes, it's my fault because I brought this to social media. So like, yes, I take.
You're gonna have opinions about it.
So I
point
know.
blank.
So I understand that. But the berating that she gets and the way she just stood up for herself.
And her man.
And their marriage, and just chewed this woman up and down with facts and logic, and was like, did you ever stop to think, and like really laid it on thick. And I just thought it was like one of the best videos Michaela did. And I'm like, more of this, Michaela, because good for you.
I was proud. I literally was like wanting to clap.
Good for you. Full coverage is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game, shifting a little money here, a little money there to hope it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can be a better budgeter, potentially lower your insurance bill too, which
I love that.
We want to save some money around here. And listen, if Progressive is the one to help us do it, we're all for that.
I just love that Progressive has these tools like the Name Your Price tool to really make things so much easier. And you just put a little bit of information about yourself and they will literally tell you what kind of insurance is best for you. And I think it's such a great resource for people that, might not have as much money to spend on, insurance. And they have the ability to make it, insurances that are more expensive, less expensive, whatever you might need, they will have it. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help you find options within your budget. So you guys should definitely try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states. This ad is brought to you by Vive Healthcare, the makers of Apertude, cabotegravir.
You never skip your SPF, and you carry hand sanitizer like an accessory. But what are you doing for HIV prevention? One way to help protect yourself from HIV is Apertude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of getting HIV in adults and adolescents, weighing at least 77 pounds.
You must be HIV negative to receive Apertude and get tested before each injection. If you think you are exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apertude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apertude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apertude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
Bring your A game and talk to your doctor. Learn more at apertude.com or call 1-888-240-0340.
The reason that this is even happening, by the way, is that Cody is a recovering addict. So that is why it even became a thing in the first place, and that's why people are even saying things about Michaela.
But why do people just assume that Michaela's like, oh yeah, fuck him?
It, exactly.
They just first off assume that she's like, fuck my husband, we're having alcohol. Don't you think she has conversations with the man that she's married to?
Exactly.
That you're not in? Did that ever just cross anyone's
it doesn't cross her mind
one time?
They just think, how dare she be so rude or so
inconsiderate?
Unthoughtful.
What a bad wife.
Yes, that's what it is. They literally make it seem like it's justice for Cody, free him. That's what that lady was saying.
Oh,
the crazy looking one. She literally was like, justice for Cody.
He can go.
She literally, Michaela's like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? He can go if he wants to go. But I really felt like when watching her video, all the points she made was just so valid, and I thought it was just absolutely amazing. And at the end of the day, you guys, we're not part of anyone's recovery journey. We're not. You can see things happening when they want to show you things, but at the end of the day, you do not know every nook and cranny of everyone's situation. You do not know what Michaela and Cody's relationship is like. So people they can have thoughts and opinions because she's brought it online, of course, but at the end of the day, you don't know what's really going down behind the scenes. For people,
perception is reality. So the crumbs that they see, the pictures they see, the 60-second videos, they assume that they've seen it all. They assume that because you told them some things, you've told them everything.
Yeah.
And that's all they have to go off of is the morsels that you give throughout your day. And most of the time that's short form on TikTok. And so they assume they know everything about you. They assume they know how your day is. They assume they know what the recovery process is and how horrible you've handled it. But they don't know anything.
They have no idea what's actually happening.
They have no idea. And people don't take a step back to go, oh my God, I saw 3 1-minute videos of her this day. So therefore I saw 3 minutes of her 24-hour day. day. No one stops and thinks of it like that.
No.
Or I saw 2 IG pictures, so I technically know nothing about this person.
Right.
Perception's reality for people watching, but it's a really good idea and like a common sense thing to kind of go.
Just think common sensely, like literally. Just have some common sense. That's all I beg and ask for with people online. It's just like literally have like just some thoughts. Like literally just think.
Just a
be
thought.
active thinkers. Just be active thinkers. You don't have to just like turn your brain off and just follow the crowd. Like be actively thinking.
There's also people out there who show the best relationship in the world. You don't know anything about the relationship.
What if they're going through the fucking gigs behind the scenes, but they're like, we have to fake it for the camera.
Yeah.
So it could be it can literally be anything.
The point is, you don't know. So anyone out there making videos, talking about Cody should leave, justice for Cody, get the
fuck out of here. You're pissing me off.
Yep.
You're pissing me the fuck off because I just know in my heart of hearts that Michaela's a good wife to him.
Oh,
I just
absolutely.
know it.
Of course.
The fact that Michaela has stuck by him through like some of, his like the worst times, and she's still stuck by his side after all these years and is still fucking fighting for him, going strong, doing the thing, still fucking uploading, still working so crazy. Like imagine the shit she's dealing with behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The fact that she's still going through it and like listen, no one's perfect at the end of the day, but the fact that she's doing that with him, it just shows leaps and bounds for her character.
What a blessing for someone to open up about their addiction story and for someone to share that. Take that as like a blessing.
Like how nice to actually
that is for them to do that and stop abusing it. Just stop abusing
and I also like that she was like, he doesn't even have TikTok. So you guys trying to make videos and like be like, oh my God, let me reach out to Cody. It's never gonna happen.
That's
You're never gonna reach him.
First of all, you're the problem.
You're a freak.
The scary one.
You're a fucking freak. You're pissing me off. Like you're literally freaking me out. And I was like, at the end of the day, like again, like she said, she's like, we're going strong and you're not gonna be able to reach him. Sorry, like he doesn't even have TikTok. And it's because of people like you who like perpetuate this crazy narrative of like, just for Cody, he needs help. He's a prisoner at home.
I was so happy when she popped off. I was like, give it to him, sister, give it to him.
It's funny because like I love when she like even I remember even like the bronzer thing that had happened. She like popped off during that too. And I was literally like, yes. Fucking I love when I see creators like defend themselves in ways because it's like, girl, what are you fucking talking about?
You know who else popped off?
Who?
Jesse on Kathleen Light's podcast. Jesse on Kathleen Light's podcast. Kathleen has a podcast, baby. Jesse said, hold on now.
Oh my God, Laura, I saw
Y'all,
this clip.
there's tea. There's tea. There's
lore.
There's lore. There's a little clip. There's a clip. Manny saw a clip.
Times. I did get the clip. Yeah, I got sent it. I got tagged in it. I got sent the clip a few times.
Tell us more.
Oh my God. Okay, guys. So there's this clip floating around on TikTok, and it's like Jesse Smiles and Kathleen. They're talking on a podcast, and she's basically saying like, oh, these like you drag me to these influencer events, and influencers are the worst. Right? And Kathleen was like, well, say what you're talking about. Like what influencer? Like what are you talking about? She's like, actually, so there's an event that happened. It was in Vegas with Benefit, and we went and talked. Or Manny and Jeffrey came up to you and talked to you, and they just completely ignored me, and they basically just said like that we made her feel like shit. That's what she said. And I was literally like, what the fuck? Like, I was actually shocked.
That had to be like 8 years ago, no? Vegas?
Maybe 9.
Wasn't I there?
Maybe even 9.
Like, I mean, I think there was like over 100
there's like literally
people.
So,
like, it was like, I just
Vegas
remember
trip?
for the brow product that launched, right?
So imagine how many people were there. It was 8 to 9 years ago.
If I remember correctly, it was like 150 people.
100%. It was like huge thing. And it's basically, she was saying, she's like, oh, well, I feel like they ignored me, which was weird because Manny was like following me and was like
friendly with you before.
Friendly with me and like was like, I love your content, which I have. And I have told her, I was like, I think your content's amazing. So I don't remember it that way. I'm gonna be so fucking honest and so fucking for real. I feel like if I was in that setting and how I would conduct myself, I would always say hi no matter what. I'm always going to say hi to someone and keep it cordial and keep it cute, at least bare minimum. But I feel like I'm actually really nice at these events, and I always like say hi and I always talk, unless I'm like having a direct conversation about something. Then I'm not going to be so like, oh, by the way, I'm like, oh, I'm talking to you about something. So I'm not going to be fluttering around.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't remember it happening like that at all. I feel like I would definitely probably said hi, and I think I kept it really cute and kept it moving. But at the end of the day, like if someone feels offended by something you did, I will always own it and always apologize for how someone feels. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't ever mean someone to like to feel like that in an interaction with me. So it just like sucks that like that was her impression, you know, like I don't like that.
And she hung on to it for
it's been
9 years. So, I mean.
So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, fuck, like she literally held on to this one experience
for this long.
And that I'm like, oh damn, if that's
Kathleen
your impression,
had your back, though.
She did.
Kathleen was like, not my Judy.
Kathleen was like, not too much, I'm Manny now. And I literally was like,
Kathleen had your back, girl.
Because I think that Kathleen, because I've been with Kathleen in so many settings, in so many situations, and she knows how I am.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you guys, what we have to remember too is like, what if like I was having a bad day? What if like I was just like not in the zone? Like there's so many situations that could happen. I always give people grace in situations like this too. Like I'm never gonna go based off of just like one little thing that could have happened potentially. Because I'm like, oh well, people could have like gone through the gigs.
Totally.
But Kathleen was literally like, no, Manny's very sweet. Manny's very nice. And obviously Jessie was like, to you, he is, because you're a big creator. But it wasn't even just about
she
that.
Felt
it was like
you weren't nice to her because she's not as big as a creator as Kathleen.
Yes, and that's kind of what she was implying. But I'm like, so then why would I have ever told you that I liked your content?
Right.
If I that wasn't it for me. So it sucks and it's unfortunate that was her impression.
It sucked. And I know it sucked to watch that because I know there's no world where you were like, yeah, fuck her. I'm definitely ignoring this girl. Like I know that wasn't the case, but it just sucks she carried that with her for that many years.
That's what sucks.
That's what sucks.
I'm like, that's your impression?
Yeah.
That's your impression of me? That's what's like stuck on? Like, it sucks that was the case. But again, like, it could have been this things where because the event was 150 people, I could have been absolutely overwhelmed too.
100%.
I could have been absolutely going through the gigs mentally and like not even realize it. But I always pride myself on being sweet in these interactions. Like I really do. I always feel like I'm very sweet and like come across like in a kind way. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I try to like be like, hi, how are you? I might not be able to kiki with everyone. And I think that's where I get like caught up. And I'm going to be so real with it. Kiki. I get caught up in the kiki and I'm like, I think that people... They see me online. This is not even about Jessie, by the way. This is literally just an overarching thing because it's been something that's been a recurring thing in my like trajectory as a creator. I think people see me online. They think, oh my God, this is like my good bestie.
They see us kikiing.
They see us kikiing. They see us like in real life kikiing.
They see us in real life kikiing.
And I think that people expect me to give them that
30-minute conversation.
Yes.
That private kiki.
Yes.
That, oh my God, it's messy man. It can be all the tea in your life. But it's like not appropriate. And you're not besties with everyone.
I'm not. And I think that people.
But you're a really great friend and great, like, me.
And I feel like I feel like I'm a great even acquaintance.
Just because we're not best friends with everyone, which by the way, that would be a problem in itself.
That'd be a problem, babe. I can't actually, and I think that's the thing too, is like, I'd say if I'm at an event, I actually don't want to have 30-minute conversations with anyone.
No, I don't either. So I don't either at all. Especially if I just met you. I'm going to be so fucking for real. I will be so happy to hear your story and talk to you, but it's like, it's a mix and a mingle.
It's a mix and a mingle. I actually genuinely am there like in a working setting. I'm there to network. I'm there to be in a working environment. I'm not trying to actually have a deep heart to heart in any way, shape, or form at events. And I think that people kind of want that from me. And I think that people expect that from me because they see how I am online. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to tell everyone now in the world, I'm not going to give that to you at events. I'm just not going to be that girl. Yeah. And I don't think I'll ever be that girl with anyone. Only like my good friends like that.
But I would never expect to have a 30-minute conversation with you at an event.
See,
me and you are on the clock.
But we're clocked in.
Because let me tell you something.
We're working.
When we want to have those 30-minute conversations or those deep dives, those are fun times.
That's dinner. And that's where we're going to dinners.
Those are our dinners. Those are our moments outside off the clock. We are off the clock. When we're on the clock, it ain't happening.
No, and the thing is, and I think that people forget that is what it is. So it's like, because you're just going like, oh my God, it's an event. Like, oh my God, da, da, da. But I'm like, I'm there to mix and mingle with the brand. I want to make connections. I want to be able to
say hello to everyone.
And I actually want
to
have a cute interaction with everyone.
Yeah.
I just don't think that I can have these really deep, thoughtful conversations with every single person there. I don't have the energy for it anymore. Yeah. And I think that like, you know, it's come to this point where like I would go to the events and I tried to do that. Like I've tried to do that thing where I was like, I'm really having these like, how are you? Tell me everything happening to you at events. And I come home extremely drained and I feel so unwell and so sick inside that I'm like, I think I'm actually giving too much.
Yeah, you quit sacrificing.
I quit sacrificing my energy and I started creating this, I imagined this thing. I heard this once and I started doing it where I imagined like this, like an energy shield around me. And I feel like it's kind of helped in like a weird way because I think that I was giving, you imagine like this little white light or this ball of energy around you and you don't, when you having that, you're not giving away your energy and people are taking from you. You're actually protecting yourself and you're giving interactions, but you're not giving everything. You're not giving all this energy. You're not just pouring yourself into someone else's cup. You're keeping your cup full. And I think that's really, really important. That's something I learned.
Taylor Swift, she just fucking,
oh shit.
Listen, fans, I don't,
oh my God, I don't
bitch,
quote, what she said.
I don't quote Taylor Swift very often. Okay. Like I am not.
What was the quote? Yeah. Pull up the quote.
I'm going to pull the quote, but it's exactly basically.
It's kind of what I'm saying. And it's just like an overarching thing, and I think that people expect me.
But anyways, her point was you should look at your energy as a luxury, and not everyone can afford that luxury.
And I
it's
honestly
not a
could not
nasty
agree more.
thing. It's
No.
It's just there's only so much energy to give.
100%. And I think that's I've fallen into this. It's not the first time that someone has been like, oh, I feel like I didn't get like the best version of Manny. And I think that
it's happened to me before too.
Totally. And I think it's just one of those things. If you go to events,
you're going to get it eventually.
You're going to get it.
Especially, honestly, if you're a bigger creator, because people do want that connection in that moment because they want you and they're excited.
Totally.
And when they don't get with that, sometimes it does turn out to be negative, and it's never the intention. And neither of us would ever want that, okay?
No.
But we're also not perfect.
Yeah, and I was like, I never want anyone. That's why I always feel like I actually genuinely nice, and I will say hi and I will hug, and I will be like a quick little kiki, and I'm going to keep it pushing because I do feel like it's a work environment, and I don't want to have these deep dives with every single person I meet because energetically I just can't really do it anymore. Like I'm going to be so fucking for real. I just can't.
2.5 months off of going to any social function. I did. I just took 2.5 months off, and because I don't have it in me.
But that doesn't mean I don't feel bad. Like I do feel like it sucks that it happened, and I do. It just fucking sucks, and I hate that it made her feel less than. I don't like that. I don't want her to feel like that at all in any way, shape, or form. I don't want anyone to feel like that when they meet me. I want them to feel happy and excited and like just have a cool little interaction in a moment, take photos, make a little thing, whatever, and then we just keep it pushing. But that's what I feel like events always is for me. It's not like a deep dive.
Yeah.
And I can't give it. Like, I'm sorry. And I think that people accept that for me, but I really can't give that. If I'm going to an event for an hour, I can't have a 30-minute conversation with one person. I'm going there to mix and mingle with everyone there, talk to the brand, talk about the launch. I really want to be there in a work environment.
If you miss a person or two, it's not personal.
It's not personal. I also won't say bye to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not saying bye to a single soul when I leave. Other than like and we're always leaving together.
Never.
So it's like I'm not saying bye to anyone. I'm literally just like I have to get in.
People love to do the thing to us too. They're like, where are you going after this? We're both like home.
Like this.
Home. Oh, you're not going to get a drink?
You're not going to the club after
no.
You're not going to go with us to the club?
No. We're not hanging out. We're not. This is a work thing. We're going home.
Yeah, and I think that also it's helped. I think honestly, post 2018 helped in a way where it's like it has like being a creator is like obviously it's who I am, but it's also my job. Like it's actually like my full time job. It's not everything. It's not my whole life anymore. And I think that's also why I would be even more inundated with things. Why I would be so drained energetically, and why I was so like constantly inundated at the time because I was literally thinking that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, no, I not only do I not have to, I just can't be. Like I can't be that person. So it sucks, and I'm sorry that happened. Like it really is unfortunate, and I hate that she felt like that. But at the end of the day, I don't remember it that way. And it just sucks that that's how it happened.
Well, our next and last topic is Douse and Nick from Love Island.
It's the battles.
The battle I never saw coming.
No, I literally, it's so funny because Douse I posted on his stories, and he like said a statement about it, and I was literally I responded to it. I was like, "Girl, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "Bitch, go to TikTok." And I was like, "Oh." So I go and I look at TikTok. He's like, "Bitch, go grandfather, go to TikTok." And I'm like, "You're right, grandchild."
Yes,
so I was like, "Yes, child." So I went and got look, and so Douse had like uploaded a video. So basically, what happened is that they were at actually a rare beauty event for like the fragrance, and a lot of the Love Island girlies were there. And apparently Nick had called Douse James multiple times. And he was like, my name's not James, my name's Douse. And he kept like, I guess repeatedly doing it, and then would like giggle with his friends or whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he would just like giggle with them or whatever.
Nice.
So in Douse's mind, he's literally like, what the fuck is going on? It almost felt like hate, like in a weird way.
Intentional.
Like he didn't like that. Picking on him. Yes. So it's like, and it's tough too because Douse, and I'm sure a lot of femboys deal with this. Like they have a different, it's just tougher. A femboy who's fully glam that is more feminine is gonna get a little bit weirder of looks, gonna little like weird things from straight men, and that's just like what it is. Like it's just point blank. It is what it is. There's gonna be a little bit more like, what the fuck is going on over here? Like guys will do that to femboys, straight guys, and it's like if they're wearing nails, lashes, it's kind of like, look at that freak. They will do that, and that's just what it is. So of course, more femboys will be a little bit more on their guard in that situation, and they're gonna think like, well, what the fuck else is this? Not hate? Like you're literally like, it felt like to Douse felt like picking on him. So he basically called him out and was literally like, this bitch, and like made a little tirade about it. And Douse kind of owned it. Was like, you know what? I shouldn't have said those things. I shouldn't have been like so intense in the moment, but I don't feel like I looked like James. Like it just felt like to me, and he explained himself and he explained exactly how it went down. And I'm sure, I don't know. I feel like I don't think that Nick was like trying to be hateful in some way, but Dallas could have easily perceived it that way, which makes
Right.
sense.
Well, why call someone who they're not? That's not funny.
Multiple times.
Yeah, that's rude.
Multiple times.
You know,
It's like
and
a weird
I don't
thing.
think maybe Nick knew the gravity
Exactly.
of
I
how
think
much
that's what
it
I'm
was
saying. That's what I'm
upsetting.
saying.
Like his
Yeah.
intention wasn't like to make him
To
go
hurt his
home
feelings,
and make him go
no.
home angry.
I don't think that's the case.
But I mean, that's why you don't call someone
Out
else's
their
name,
name.
like
Yes.
that in multiple
Yes.
times. Like that's why you don't do that. But
And especially
anyways,
like because James too, like he is like one of the biggest beauty creators in the world. Like it's James Charles, for goodness sakes. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And he's a femboy presenting boy when he's glam. So it's kind
I
of
would
like
say he is the biggest.
He's
As
the
far
biggest,
as
of course.
Boys in beauty, I would say James Charles is by far
absolutely.
the
So it's
biggest.
like people that might not know of like other beauty boys in the space, they're gonna be like James Charles.
Well, even if it wasn't a gay guy, like if another dark-haired girl that was big online and they kept calling me that's disrespectful.
You'd be like, bitch, what the fuck?
Oh, I'd clock you right there at the
Exactly,
fucking door.
and he did. So that's
Yeah.
why it would be annoying as
So,
fuck.
like,
Because he's
I
like,
totally
I told him.
understand why it's annoying.
I would be annoyed too. I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've been like, people have been like, Patrick Starr, is that you? To me, and I'm like,
Now, girly.
girly. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you're gonna
But it's
get a
because
little clock.
they literally just who they can think of in the beauty space that's like, let's say a boy, or like let's say even a girl, like what it might be like, oh, are you blank? Whatever they can feel like they can find common ground on, they're gonna just say it.
Yeah.
And in their mind, they're like, oh, I know Patrick Starr's beauty boy, that might be him. But it's like, no, it's not. And so it is the thing where it's like, what are you talking about? And I would be annoyed if I was Douse too.
Yeah.
But he was like, okay, I apologize for being so crazy on the video. He was
Yeah.
literally like, I didn't mean to
Popped
like
off
go
too
in.
hard.
I popped off hard. I called him all these things. I said he was like, I think he was like this like loser. He's like,
my
this is what you guys like now. Like he went in, and I was kind of like
Damn.
gagging. But he was pissed.
Yeah.
Because he literally made the video, I think, from the event. By the way,
Right.
he was at the event making the video.
He said no time to
He's
cool
like,
down. Oh, he said we have tea. We have a viral TikTok.
hate you.
Here we
Literally, is what
Baby,
it felt
the young
like.
ones move quick.
They move
these
quick.
days. They move quick these
And you know, like
days.
especially like a lot of them have alt accounts, so they like giving their real opinions on the alt accounts. So it's like a little bit like I'm gonna get you together. But yeah, if I was Dust, I'd be pissed too, honestly.
Well, that was our last topic for this rapid fire. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys don't forget to check out Mandy's new bronzer sticks.
Yes.
Use code LAURALEE.
Yes, you guys. They are sickening boots.
And
I'll leave them linked.
we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye. Mwah.
Just when you thought summer couldn't get any hotter, Pluto TV is turning up the heat with thousands of free movies. Presenting Summer of Cinema. Stream your favorite blockbuster films like Gladiator,
I will have my vengeance.
Good Burger,
This is what I call fast food.
Beverly Hills Cop, The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, and Julie and Julia.
Bon appetit.
All for free on your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.